What's up, Alphas? It's your boy Alphas. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And I see you, Alphas, in the building. For 1 second, can you please stop what you're doing? Right in the chat, give a like and a subscribe, and give an Alpha a zam. And of course, I am joined with the one, the only legendary scumbag himself, the Afro Company 765. How you doing today, Tourette?
You already know your local neighborhood scumbag here to get the folks today with just a dirtbag, same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold heart, hot takes, and everything that comes with it. But you guys know the spiel. Coming to you live from the divided oligarchy of America. It's casual conversations.
And of course, we are joined today with the
What?
beautiful, the lovely. You love her, we miss her every time. It
Special
is
guest.
Ebony Moonbeam. How you doing today, Ebony?
I'm good. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You already know you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm an anime shit talker, cosplayer. And on this show, I'm a trash talking, debaucherous whore. And Beta Quest, where you at? Because I hear you was talking shit because I missed last episode. Like, a girl got stuff to do every now and again. But I'm here. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. It's a fun, good Thursday. So, you know. Let's see what happens. You never know with
How
this
we
on this
keeping it
show.
going? We doing what we do. And I ain't gonna lie, this is a very casual conversation because ain't nothing really happened. And only thing, and most of the things I got, it just happened. Like the main thing we probably gonna talk about the longest is probably gonna be something I just got 5 minutes ago. So be prepared for that show. Hope y'all enjoy the end. Hope y'all love the show. We're gonna talk about random stuff. We're gonna go off topic, all that things. Hope you enjoy it. Remember, if you do like the show, I know it sounds like a bang, but it helps us like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Silky smooth, like the touch of velvet. Afro Kanye's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway. R&B in the spotlight. Come one may. Midnight groove, let the music play. Afro Kanye.
Anything interesting happening y'all this week? Because ain't nothing interesting happening this week.
No, it's been pretty blase fair.
I did that. I did buy WWE.
I watched the Pokemon Vancouver Nationals this weekend.
How was that?
Super good, super good showing of like the mid guys who are just barely gonna get through to fucking Worlds, but like it's Canada, so what do you expect? I don't even think someone can. Hey, I'm still on fuck Canada status. I'm not gonna lie. Though I'm not particularly happy with the oligarchy of America at the moment. I'm still an American, and I don't abide by them booing the net. I took that shit at Elimination Chamber to heart. Fuck Canada for right now.
Great transition, Tori, my guy.
Canadians.
Oh. Playboy Cardi album comes out today. Academics been hyping it up, and it has been announced that Kendrick Lamar is a feature on a song called "I Am Music." Let Academics has heard it.
Oh Lord!
And
it's Cardi season. Does he do pre? I don't know.
Shout out.
Hey, friends.
But
those are my friends.
This album comes out tonight. Academics said he saved 2025. This is Kendrick's first
verse. Nigga, we're only 3 months in. What the fuck you mean?
Listen, Academics hyping shit up.
BLP Culture has a masterpiece coming.
He is a fucking simp, bro. He get on my nerves. When I tell you, I dislike DJ Academics so much. It's not even funny. Especially during the Kendrick Drake thing. Oh my god.
Axe took a turn though, yo. Because like I remember when Axe was a well-liked media.
No, I remember when I liked Axe. I remember when I liked him too. It's been a while. It's been like about a year.
At least. Kind of weird.
Yo, I swear it's after what was the joint with Joe Budden and Nadeska? Everyday Struggle. After Everyday Struggle ended, yo, shit just sort of took a turn.
He started getting. But
industry niggas were hoeing him all the time. But you gotta think Everyday Struggle literally had the who's who of rap fucking trashing that nigga
Everybody's
on an
cover
everyday
was
basis.
amazing, by the way.
It was an amazing time though. That
The
shit.
setup was the old Hey nigga versus the young nigga who trying to get Chicago.
Yep.
It fit so, and I guess Nadeska actually been a journalist in between.
I was about to say Nadeska being an actual reputable music journalist there to mediate. It was just
Look,
the
I
niggas
mean,
almost fought the Migos. Never forget.
Never forget.
You said I was left
That
off
was
bad and
great.
bougie? You said
That
I
was
was left off
great.
bad and bougie, nigga?
you was
Do it look like I was left off bad and
Left off
bougie?
bougie. That was
R.I.P.
yo,
Takeoff,
yo,
yeah.
R.I.P. Take, bro.
yo, he
That was a
said, yeah.
time.
He was like, yeah.
I feel, yeah, that shit. You
This
knew
vibe
that
is
shit was
you're gonna like it here. Dolo, I'm gonna just let you know this is probably the most chill we've ever been on a show ever. And that's because we're just freeballing it right now.
It's a boring week,
Yeah,
yo.
which is great. It's great. Oh, let me tell you, Kami. I'm so actually no. Do this first because we're in this. But I do have something to tell y'all.
Okay. But let's listen to what academics had to say about the Playboy card.
Listen to this nigga Glaze Cardi for a
Glaze
quick
the fuck
fucking
out of him.
minute.
Yo, buckle up, y'all. That nigga talking shit again.
Here we go.
No leaks. No leaks.
I ain't gonna lie. They did a great job making me want to hear this verse. Not gonna hold you.
But you gotta think, it's like this with Cardi every fucking time. We build ourselves up like it's gonna be some fucking spectacular album. And it fucking
Stay tuned.
it wasn't though, yo. It wasn't.
But he
Yeah.
was talking about verse. He was talking about Kendrick's verse on this song.
I mean, well, that we know that's gonna be amazing. But I don't know. I'm disillusioned with Playboy Cardi. I used to have a lot of faith in Cardi. His mind musically was
in the terms of rap.
Yeah, he hasn't really stepped up the way that he used to.
because you have to think 2016 Cardi, yo. This nigga was shaping. This nigga was shaping every house party in America, bruh. And fucking, I don't know. I think he blew his load mad early, so to speak. And he's just been trying to coast off of funky beats and weird cadences for the last fucking few years.
Shout to the real man. But I've never been a Cardi fan, so I can't even pretend like I'm excited. so it's like no point.
You just want to hear Kendrick verse.
I was a Cardi fan, and I'm not excited for it. Yeah.
I'm still a Cardi fan. I'm just not like crazy Cardi the way I used to.
I'm not gonna lie. Whole
fake.
Lot of Red ruined it for me. If Whole Lot of Red would have been a ridiculously well put together, like amazing sonically album, instead it was literally a few slappers and some fucking throwaways, essentially.
Yeah.
That was hyped up for fucking years. Years we were like, Whole Lot of Red finna drop, and that shit's gonna be crazy. You had niggas going on hunger strikes for him to drop this album. It was literally.
I forget they did that.
I was gonna say, they had niggas handcuffing themselves inside of fucking record stores and shit. Nigga, you can just download it digitally. Why are you bothering the fucking nice record store owner? Nigga, you just gonna download the album anyways. Why are you accosting this man? But Cardi had and then the album was mid.
As fuck. About like that Drake P&D.
The same thing sort of happened to Uzi too, though. So
it definitely happened to Uzi. I feel like it happened to Uzi harder than Cardi personally.
No, because Uzi because Eternal Will Take was still a good album. Eternal Will Take 2 was better than niggas give it credit for. But like the Pink album was, it had some slappers on there, but they were kind of far and few between. But like. But he's also from that fucking that 2016 XXL freshman class that's lauded as like the last time that the list was relevant. And then Cardi was I think Cardi was on the list the year after that, so it's still in that same time frame. I'm pretty sure Uzi was on and then Cardi didn't even really do all that in that either, but like it's part of his mystique. It's the aura of Cardi. But this does. Okay, does this just set the standard that anyone that makes music with Kendrick is against Drake, though?
I hate that narrative, but I feel like they keep pushing it.
Well, I mean, if he's talking some hot shit on this fucking if he's in,
you gotta say he's
yeah, because you gotta clear the verse, yeah. Y'all gonna say you gotta clear the verse. So if it is just like a fucking. If it is just like he's obviously getting, because we know it's Kendrick, he's not gonna throw rock and hide his hands. That nigga's finna bar you down.
I appreciate.
He's the best after winning. That's fine. But if he just starts dissing him,
if he just starts dragging him again, I mean, but hip hop is a sport.
It is. It is. Okay, so let me tell you what I want to tell y'all. I want to talk about Drake. Don't nobody want to talk about Drake. You want to talk about Drake? I'll let you finish, Drake.
I was gonna say, how should Drake feel about Academics saying after Drake put an album out this year that Cardi just said?
Hey, you saw who DJ Academics' most listened to artist was, didn't you?
Kendrick Lamar.
It was Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
Nigga compromised. They finna come and get his OVO tattoo back. You know he got one on his ass.
Drake got.
You already know it's on his ass.
Right cheek. He got an OVO tat on his ass, right, and they about to come get it back, yo. Drake finna.
Friends for Drake.
Who's the gangster nigga that Drake? Oh, top 5. Yo, he gonna send top 5 after fucking Academics. It's gonna be done.
God.
Yo, top 5 really got famous by getting killed.
Hey, but that nigga really be killing shit though. That's the thing. Allegedly.
That nigga got kicked in the ass. I'm like, how you get famous getting kicked in the ass? Like, I'm a killer. How you know? Nigga kicked you, nigga pull your pants down, kicked you in your ass.
Yeah, but he still be killing shit, allegedly.
He just, like, all the no jumper dudes. They all killing shit too, apparently. Even though they all work in the same place.
No, the only one that I believe that really, Brick Baby. That's documented.
I got bored with Drake right away. I'm more interested in your story.
You know I'm on fuck Canada until further notice.
I got bored with Drake talking about him for 5 minutes.
Well, this particular thing isn't a story, but it is nerd news. So we all know, because all of us have either watched or read Chainsaw Man. I know for a fact Kami has, because he talked a whole lot about the jerking off scene.
Yo, that nigga didn't have time to save nobody. He had to get a handy in the alley.
He had to get a handy. So I already know.
Nigga. Set up dingy.
The writer of Chainsaw Man, I guess, has recently recommended like a story. And I thought that when I first read it, it was him that was writing it, but I think he recommended it instead. But it's like this dark horror thing or whatever. It looks similar to, like, the art style looks similar to Chainsaw Man, all this stuff like that. And they're like describing it. I'm like, oh, this sounds really, really good. And there was something about what they said in it. Like it wasn't explicit, because I'm a yaoi smut girly. I was like, please be BL, please be BL, please be BL. And then I checked the comments and they were like, it's gonna be BL. So I'm still not 100% sure if it's a Chainsaw writer that wrote it or he's just highly recommended it because it's just that good or whatever. But we are about to get a new horror smut. Well, not smut, but it's still gonna be yaoi. And so I'm excited about that. If y'all don't know, the Summer Hikaru died. That is about to drop an anime that is BL as well. I'm getting a lot of BL smut goodness, and I'm excited about it. I'm thrilled.
We're happy for you.
Thank you, because I haven't given y'all like my smut updates in a while. I haven't dropped a screenshot in a while and a synopsis, nothing. And I felt like y'all missed that, so I wanted to share
our Lord and Savior Nika's about to come back next month, and you're trying to talk about this.
Yes. Yeah.
The beginning
every time you say something One Piece, I'm gonna drop something BL.
And I'm sad.
I'm gonna drop it every time.
I'm glad y'all happy though.
For
everybody know the anime news. Tori got One Piece coming back. She got a smut. I was looking forward to T-Bait, the beginning after the end, and they got the worst studio ever to produce this.
Who's
I
producing
am
it?
so sad.
Who's
What's
producing
it
it?
called? Not A1, the other. Sorry, what is it?
I don't know. You know, if it's not, like, but niggas have sort of been. It depends on who we're talking
Yes, Blair
about.
Sensei. I be feeding my smut hunger. They're feeding it.
It's who doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it A?
I am currently reading a story called Paws and Claws, and
Yo,
they're like
furry
they're
smut is
shifters.
crazy. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Furry smut.
Relax,
A cat.
relax,
Furry
A
relax.
smut.
cat is doing it. A
Furry
cat is
smut is
doing
This is
it.
diabolical.
no, this one is shifters. So this isn't like
Oh god.
they're in
Oh,
yeah. So they can still go back and forth.
part-time
I'm
furry,
just saying.
part-time furry smut is
So
This is
still
good.
A kind is
diabolical.
doing
This
this.
is
So
good as
A
like
kind.
pre-smut. Like there's so many different kinks to unlock in the smut realm. There's something for everyone, and the stories are really good. hmm You're just like, I'm so over you right now. You normally entertain me so much better, and today you're like, honestly, I'm not dealing with it today. Not today. Like, you know what? No, no, motherfucker, no.
A kind
But,
is doing it. What you want to do?
You know I'm ever supportive.
on some game news, I have completed Hogwarts Legacy because I didn't buy it when it first came out because I wasn't gaming. I finished that, and I'm super excited for the Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki Dead by Daylight DLC. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. You need to download Dead by Daylight so I can play with you, Kami.
My wife
No,
just
I'm
said
not
again,
playing
and
Dead
y'all
by
all
Day.
just get murdered because y'all sit next to each other.
Why
I was about
not?
to say, it's too rage-inducing. I'm not. Dead by
What?
Daylight is not.
You're like a five-time Elden Lord, and you're like, that's rage inducing. Seriously,
No,
you literally get the shit beat out of
no.
you multiple
See,
times a day.
but look, in Elden Ring, the only person who can be responsible for my death is me. There's no
You can be responsible
blaming.
for your own death
But
in
I'm
Dead by
not gonna
Daylight,
be. I'm not gonna be though.
as long as
I'm
you
not gonna
live.
be.
I think I was like the one of the only people when we did the game stream on for wife reviews. One of those rounds, I think I was the only person to survive.
Sometimes you get a really good killer, and it's just bad news. Because some niggas is
Well, they're
just
saying
nasty
Kaneki
with
is
you.
about to be a beat. You don't really know how you're gonna be able to beat him.
It's crazy. If you think about how fucking far the Dead by Daylight roster has come from the beginning. Remember when Dead by Daylight first came out? It was like fucking 7 different killers, 8 different killers, and then fucking
And none of it, like no important killers either. They were just like, this is an
no,
Oni.
but it was so much funner back then though. It's like
No, I
once the
like the
public
nostalgia. I ain't even
once
gonna hold
once
you.
once it became a public thing and these companies started buying their way into the fucking game, and then you got a whole Warner fucking block of serial killers that
hmm
pop in, and it's just like, I mean, look, shout out to them for making the game run this long, because Dead by
Yeah,
Daylight's been out for fucking a coon's age.
the Coons age is so fucking retarded. Oh, crazy! I caught myself. So
Damn,
fucking crazy. I caught myself. But did you just turn? I feel like he just instantly, the minute I caught myself, he was like, "And we're turning off the TikTok live now." I feel like that's what he just did.
cooked.
No, but my biggest gripe with Dead by Daylight isn't even their fault. I'm just mad about it because they have all the freaking characters outside of my favorite character, Jason Voorhees. But that's because he has his own game, and I'm like, I hate that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Friday the 13th.
I played that a couple times. That wasn't bad actually. I enjoyed Friday the 13th. I like Dead by
Yeah,
Daylight
but
better
it
though,
just
which is
couldn't.
why I wish Jason was in it.
It's because the roster can't compete. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just
Sometimes we
when
like
you get. Yeah, I mean, I always think about it like Mortal Kombat, yo. Sometimes there's just gonna be this
Weird
public
roster.
entity. Well, you know they've got the partnership with whatever movie company it is, and that's why you've always got like the Terminator and RoboCop and the WB. It's Warner Brothers again. What would you look at that? Yo, their licensing. Yo, the licensing money that fucking Warner Brothers probably makes is fucking
Like
ridiculous.
Disney level.
No, not quite.
Close.
I don't know.
Very
I don't
close.
know though because
Very close.
well, I just think about it because Disney doesn't do a lot of like licensing. Like I'm gonna outside of like and they don't really do it with TV networks. Once you get like Disney Plus and stuff, it's a lot more in house. As where Warner Brothers, they're gonna look. If you want to put their property in a video game, there's definitely a price that you can pay, or there's a price that they will pay you if they feel like it could be. And Mortal Kombat's honestly like the perfect fit, though, if you really think about it. Like even though it's blatant shilling. Listen, Omni-Man is fun to use. Even if you take it back farther,
like
you can go back to fucking like goddamn the nigga from the Chainsaw Massacre. Why can't I remember his name? Leatherface. Leatherface was fun. Look, Terminator, banger. Rambo, once you figured out his moves, fucking, he was a slapper too. Plus, it's just funny. You can literally do Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone in Mortal Kombat. Like, come on, the memes
who
make
doesn't want to do
themselves.
that? Yeah, like,
and they're both actually voiced by them too. So, I mean,
have you been playing Monster Hunter?
No, I'm not a Monster Hunter Negro. It's too tedious.
I gotta buy it.
That surprises me. I thought that you would be
Gotta
a
beat the
Monster
Val
Hunter person.
first.
I've played Monster Hunter. I've played Monster Hunter back in the day, but it's just I don't know. I get my ADHD kicks hard. I don't know. It's just something about so many, and I'm here for little nuances, but like sometimes Monster Hunter, like fucking Cam's been balls deep in that shit, yo. And I just can't. I'm not the guy. I see the appeal though, and like I definitely had like a Monster Hunters run back in the day, but like it was much more surface, like PS2 into PS3. I think I might have played one Monster Hunter on the PS4, but yeah, but it looks amazing. Maybe it'll. I mean, unless Elden Ring Night Rain drops, maybe it'll win an award.
When was the last time y'all got some ass? Because I know you're constantly trying to add to your Rolodex. When was the last time, and was it a new entry for your Rolodex?
No, it wasn't a new entry. Probably like a month.
A month.
Sometimes you got to spin the block.
That was a new entry, and it was. I moved to a whole.
You said it what? You said it was a new entry in what?
That'd be a new entry. I moved to a whole other state.
Wait, you moved to the. Wait, you did not move for a woman. You moved for what?
No, I was talking about.
Hell no.
No, you ain't doing all that. But
that's what I was like. The fuck?
That's crazy.
Wait, so when was this? When was the last?
It's actually been a while last year. Been a while. I like to keep mine like 10s.
I'm gonna send you a lady of the night. Send me your address. I'm gonna just send you one.
She got to be 9.5 though. Now,
I'll just send you a lady.
All right.
Sometimes you gotta lower your standards, son.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Well, no, I'm not gonna tell you to do that. I'm not gonna tell you to lower. I'm not gonna tell you to lower your standards. Don't do that. Don't do that. Even though
look, sometimes it's beneficial to get in where you fit in. And sometimes it's always not fitting in up there.
What? Mackie. Shout out TikTok.
I was trying to process it. What did TikTok say?
I said shout out to TikTok.
What's up, y'all?
I'm just saying, yeah.
I was just curious because I was just curious. I've had sex a lot more recently than y'all. Like as in last week. No, that wasn't last weekend. That was a couple days ago. It was good too. Real good.
Was he tricking or no? That's
What?
was he tricking or no?
What you mean? Was he tricking or no? No.
He ain't spend
And
no
you know,
money.
I would give a bad review on here.
No, that ain't got nothing to do about whether look. You can trick with good dick, okay?
He's not tricking.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
I don't lower my standards like you.
Damn, Tor.
You
I
got me
wasn't
there.
look. I'm not the judgmental one. What can I say?
That's Monte's job.
Yeah, he should. If he just
Yeah, I miss
we
Monte.
got Moonbeam's channeling her inner Monte.
I miss Monte. I wasn't judging you. I was just making a statement.
Catch up on
No,
Daredevil and watch
no,
it.
there was
On Tuesday and join the
there was some judgment, yo. That came
No,
from behind the gates. I
not
heard it.
behind
Look,
the gate.
that whistled through some bars to get there.
No.
That whistle,
Will
yo.
never
I was
judge
about
you
to say
more.
it was a fancy wrought iron gate too, yo.
You're ridiculous. It's not even a gate like that. No, but
That's
you know that the most judging I ever give you is when you go into like snow bunny supremacy talk.
I'm never saying that. I'm always an equal opportunity
You definitely
guy.
imply. You definitely imply.
No, I just implied that there might be some like there
There are more benefits.
there might be some easier leverage. There might be some easier leveraged emotional baggage to be. It's different. You got to shift. The baggage is different for obvious reasons, and it's a lot easier to maneuver certain bags than others. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to maneuver a duffel bag than the motherfucking leather Louis attaché case.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying?
I swear, before I die, I have to meet your mom. Your mom and dad. That's on my bucket list.
They might have took me off.
Well, my father's dead, so that one's a hard one.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, like last year.
I don't know. Damn, my bad, dog.
It was literally just a year. I think the year anniversary was like a couple weeks ago, something like that.
Maybe that's why. Because I feel like maybe that's why.
Yeah,
I've been on
my mom's
shows with you
old
for
and
so long.
My mom is old and angry.
Old and cantankerous. Or what was it in Kingdom Come? They say me early on the gravestone.
Yeah, that part.
I cannot wait till I get to the age where I can be mean and surly and not be just considered.
Don't worry, you're getting there, yo.
I'm not.
Elder Beam, yo. You're the
Elder. Do I look like Elder Beam right now?
You're the gated goddess of the Gunshine State.
That was good. Did you just come up with that one? The gated goddess of the Gunshine State. I like that.
I've been playing with Gunshine State for a little bit, but it's such
You've been working on it, but I haven't been here.
Listen, Florida's Florida, yo.
Always and forever.
They do not like our boy, but we're gonna talk about that later on. But
why are we looking at Anthony Mackie?
Because Twitter is in an uproar. Because Twitter's always mad about something.
I was about to say always.
So let's listen to what Anthony Mackie said to make people mad, and then we'll discuss.
I keep my boys.
His sons.
Like my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids, and no, I don't give. I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Mm-hmm. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. Mm-hmm. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open the door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night, this alarm is on, you text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing. You can have all the celebrity in the world, jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing. So you got to have a little guard in there. You know, and so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
Hold up.
Shout out to the pivot. Shout out to the pivot.
Okay. Are you going to show us what Twitter had to say? Because I'm confused on what the uproar is all about.
Technically, they didn't say nothing, but they said stuff. It was a
Like
weird
what?
way of basically saying he said the key word on Twitter, in which
That I'm a man and he's a man.
He
And
said
I'm going to raise young men.
masculinity. Yes. And he said
He
American
said the word masculine. I was going to say he said masculinity.
He said
I promise you,
masculinity.
if you say masculinity in a good way, it's a certain group of women.
It's
Yep.
automatically toxic, yeah.
Yeah, it's automatically toxic.
You are. I saw people actually say that he's like Harriet Tubman with a. I'm like, what?
Harriet Tubman with what?
With an off him as one of the traders. I'm like, he said, raise your young men to be respectful. I'm confused by the angle.
You know what they heard though? They heard I'm raising these young men to oppress women.
Now, since she asked, of course, I have to show some of.
Yeah, you gotta show me.
So I have to.
So I can. Okay, the death of American masculinity. I needed him to expand on that because what you mean, the acceptance of a group does not mean the obliteration of another. Where did he ever bring up women at all? To talk about the obliteration of another. No one ever said anything about women. No one said anything about women. He's just saying masculinity. But masculinity and femininity are a thing. It's a thing.
Now, somebody did ask what you said. Which group isn't accepted? Assuming what he was referring to because he didn't elaborate. Women workforce has bought a lot of men since World War, and men have been very vocal on independent women. He never said.
She's projecting. She's projecting because she's probably had a lot of online battles with red pill Negroes and whatever else. And so now anytime she hears the term masculinity or real men or whatever, it triggers her to think that something bigger than what it is. Hey, Watts, what's up?
The man basically said he was teaching his son, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And if you leave the house and somebody come in, take care of your mother.
Actually, he specifically says, always treat a woman with respect. He says all of those things. So,
but do you know what they heard? Always keep a woman underfoot. Make sure that that's what they heard. They didn't hear what he actually said, though. They just heard.
People listen to respond instead of to comprehend. And that's the problem with the internet. They always listening to respond. Like I had a nigga yesterday online. I posted the reposted the Dead by Daylight DLC from directly from the Dead by Daylight Facebook page. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited. And he commented under my post and was like, yeah, that's it looked cool or whatever, but that's not the anime, that's the game. And I was like, yeah, and I can read. Like, what do you mean? Like,
but you're a woman.
Read what I said. Like, what are you talking about? How could I? Like, I literally shared it from the Dead by Daylight Facebook.
You're a lady, so you're wrong, and you didn't know what you was talking about.
I didn't know, but he need to read to comprehend, not read to respond. Because it was like he was waiting to say something like, you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about.
Listen, let's say this. Listen,
if you're watching this stream, by the way, sir, download Dead by Daylight at me or whatever, so I can be the killer and I can off you. Thank you. Public service announcement over.
Listen, all I gotta say is, I don't know. The whole internet has become like SEO field, and when you say words, people don't care about nothing else you say. They just go in their argument when you say words, and it's the strangest thing I ever seen. If you say a word right now, if we put out a clip and I say the word, we need masculinity back. I don't have to. I'm just saying it just to say it right now. I put that out. It's gonna be people in the comment who will be upset.
Clip it.
I'm just saying the word. I just said a word. If I say DI, if I say any word, people just use it as SEO because our brains we have been programmed. That lady, none of these people who complain about that listen to a single word he said. They heard that. I saw somebody. I can't find it.
There was nothing wrong with what he said.
I was looking for it. And
Except for like, it's kind of hoe shit. Like, you got all that money, you ain't buying them niggas a pair of J's. That's kind of crazy.
I don't necessarily think that's hoe shit. I think that we have seen time and time again celebrity children.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to be
children go crazy and do too much, get in trouble, not appreciate what they were given, and he had to work his ass off. That shit wasn't handed to him. I think he wants to teach his sons, in particular, that that shit ain't gonna be handed to you. We already know as black men in America ain't not a goddamn thing handed to y'all. So maybe he's trying to teach them early so they can be prepared. I think there was nothing wrong with what he said. And I feel like as a parent, and don't get me wrong, like I didn't want for much growing up or whatever, but there were times that I had to learn, like, as in my older age, I say that there are sometimes, and I've had this conversation with my parents before, that I think that I had so much given to me that I didn't understand like proper money like financial management. I didn't understand the consequences of like, okay, if I don't pay this or whatever, like not everyone has someone that can bail them out of that situation. If I get kicked out of my apartment, I don't have a place to go, stuff like that, because I had that constantly, but then that almost stunted my growth as an adult. And I've spoken with them about that, and they've even said that. They were like, we probably should have let you make a couple more mistakes and have to deal with those consequences and stuff like that instead of bailing you out. And I agree, because for some of that, it made things, it put like rose-colored glasses on how things work in the real world. And so I think that for him, he's trying to prepare his children for that. And I think that's good. We sit there and we tell men to parent, and he's parenting.
Yeah, that was also the nicest way ever. My kid still needs to be there to shoot somebody if they come through the window. I'm always, look, if you know anything about me, I'm always going to be pro-gun and pro-protect.
Pro-gun.
Yep. I'm news though from friends.
I'm still a moderately left-leaning individual though. Don't get it twisted. I'm never going far right.
Why is he on the screen?
This must be news about some peanut butter skinned goddess with a nice rack.
Somebody need to tell Anthony Mackie that the emasculation of men has been 100+ year process. 83% of women on the Titanic survived. 17% of the men made it to shore. In a time where men were so sexist and terrible, they should choose death so that women can live. Again, this is also why she probably offensive, because this dude just made it about himself.
Yeah, shout out to Twitter. Always somebody there to have the most obtuse take of all time, yo.
How do you agree with somebody and then just try to turn it up a notch to make people mad? You're like, yo, I agree with Anthony Mackie.
It's called the internet. It's called the internet. It's called keyboard warriors. It's called people that forget that, like, in certain places, like I have to say this sometimes about like we're all in a bunch of nerd groups or whatever, but I'm in a local one, and I have to remind people sometimes. I'm like, this is not your typical online group. You can't talk crazy because I live in the same city as you. I will beat your ass. Like, you crazy. So focus here, people. Like, I hate the internet. Like, I love it and I hate it both at the same damn time, because I feel like it gives people the idea that they can just do whatever and say whatever.
With great power comes no responsibility.
No responsibility, and that's the problem that I have with the internet.
So my man agreed with him and still argued.
Still argued.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not.
Somebody tell it every time I bring up him, somebody got to tell him that. You're not him, pal. Pal, nobody looking for you. Bro, pal, I know you mad because on Titanic, they'd be like, you couldn't get on them little boats. I'm sorry, I've been me. My bad.
But the thing is, like, you gotta understand, but you gotta also understand the times. Like, that was where women needed to be like taken care of. The women and children needed to be taken care of, and yada yada yada. So the men, being men or whatever, had to be the I'm a man. Like, y'all get on first. We'll figure it out.
No,
We'll make.
what's the hard look? Good men make easy times weak men make hard times.
Yeah, people.
Mhm.
Listen to me. Speaking of, let's do something interesting. This is fun. This is my favorite thing.
Oh God.
Kanye West, as Tory Story has sent, agree with
I
everything
see.
Andrew Tate has said. And let's listen to some stuff Andrew Tate has said because Ye said
Oh
he's agreed
Lord,
to everything
See,
he's ever
Andrew
said.
Tate, man, I
Construction.
just
I'm rebuilding my mansion.
Cobra
We'll see when
Tate.
it's done. We'll do an episode of Cribs. I had to get this area here.
Episode
Bought
of
my neighbor's
Cribs?
house. I had to construct a specific area for the Bugatti.
For the Bugatti.
Anyway, that's all gonna be lit up and shit. Bugatti logos. You broke boys don't know. Listen. I
oh,
recently
not
posted a
broke
question
boys
on
don't
Twitter
know.
asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else, but they're not actually thinking about the question. I'm so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man.
This is what
You
Kanye
people are
believes.
not thinking about the question.
Think about the question.
When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy. That's the girl. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, yeah, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it.
Maybe you can scoot it is fucking insane.
You know what I'm saying? At least
Oh my
you
God.
put your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural.
This is cultural, Tori.
This affects the world we now live
This
in.
affects the
What
world.
is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're gonna sit here and go, oh no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Tori, this is what you need to answer, Tori. Tori, what are you doing?
Tori is like halfway out of the camera now. He's like, yo.
Kanye West agrees. So,
Yo, I mean, would you rather fuck Megan Fox with a dick or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? I mean, I guess that's what it all comes down to at the end of the
I'm
day.
trying to figure out how, like,
it's a spectrum.
no,
How
but
much
I get
money is
this.
involved?
No, but what I'm confused about is like he did that, but when he put up the poll or whatever, he didn't break it down like that, and he expected everyone to think of it that way. And I'm trying to figure out what made him think of it that way. Like, how did he pull that? What did he say?
He was
like, I'm so
trolling.
confused. Yeah,
He was
definitely.
legit.
But then again, he does and says things that completely make sense about the whole spectrum thing. Okay, I have a question.
On a different level than
Question, Tori, which one would you prefer? Hulk Hogan with a pussy or Megan Fox with a dick? Answer the question.
Going to church.
How much?
People want to know.
How much money is involved, though?
Okay,
That's the real question.
If there's no money involved, which one are you choosing?
I'm gonna. I don't know. That's rough, yo. Hulk Hogan is crazy. Cause think,
It's racist.
extremely. So I don't know if I'd even be in that situation.
Okay,
No,
if there's money involved, which one are you doing?
If there's money involved,
Mhm.
I mean, how much money?
Like you make money, like you make the same amount of money, whichever one you choose.
Yo,
So
if it's
which
an
one would you think?
exorbitant amount, yo, I'm not trying to bang out Hulk Hogan at the end of the day, bro. No.
So now
I
that you're dealing with
apologize.
Megan Fox with a peen,
Yeah, yo.
you going through the
Hey,
back
I
door?
mean, I was about to say,
You
yo,
going through the
look,
back door?
if I'm making an exorbitant amount of money, yo,
What's an
get to the
exorbitant
bag.
amount of money for you?
Well, I'm guessing
What
it's
is
gonna
the
be like,
lowest amount? What is the lowest amount you're okay with?
This is gold.
oh, I don't know. The lowest is hard.
Yeah, what's the lowest amount? Like you're not going any lower than that.
He is too. Megan Fox.
I want to know how much that is.
And it's still Megan Fox lookalike, though.
Right.
I don't know. I can think about monetizing, though. Can I make money off of it? Like, going forward?
No jumper.
OnlyFans exists, so say
I was
yes.
about to say, okay.
No
Yo,
jumper.
Let's say yes.
I say high 5 figures, maybe 6 figers. If I'm feeling,
I like that. Okay.
the parlay, you gotta think about the parlay into the bag afterwards, yo. The key is don't pigeonhole yourself in that if you're not gonna be okay with
No
it
one
long
said
term.
this has to be like your longtime partner. This could just be like
Yeah,
one
like,
fuck for content.
I was
like
about to say,
he didn't say you had to marry her. All right,
that's
Zell May. Which one?
That nigga's fucking Hulk Hogan with a
Which
pussy.
one?
That's crazy.
Which one for no money, and then which one for money, and then what's the lowest amount?
Don't worry, you can go to Sunday and get absolved for these thoughts, okay?
Yes, because the Lord forgives.
Get very drunk. And go with Hulk Hogan, get a print and have an NFL
I told you.
That motherfucker will be in the NFL.
Let me tell you.
listen, I ain't gonna remember
Yo. Oh shit.
No, I'm definitely going with Megan Fox.
I told you.
I'm going black out.
I'm going Megan Fox. Not the NFL, baby. That's crazy. Dr. Umar.
No, but it's the other way around for you. You're actually you either banging regular Hulk Hogan or Megan Fox.
What?
No, because it's still the same. It's Hulk Hogan with a vagina, and then there is.
Oh, I thought it just looked like Hulk Hogan though.
No, he says it looks like Hulk Hogan, or is Hulk Hogan with.
Yo, Hulk Hogan with a vagina is always gonna be hilarious.
Like, who answered this question? Like
fucking Andrew Tate. That's who thinks of it.
You gotta have Hulk Hogan.
That definitely came from one of his.
That's why I was trying to figure out why he went Hulk Hogan. Like, are you trying because the average woman doesn't look like Hulk Hogan.
Well,
like majority of the women out there don't look like Hulk Hogan.
But you gotta think it was a one though. What do you think when you think about a one? You think about a woman that's.
So that's what the first part when he said a 10 man or a 1 woman. Okay.
Yeah.
But is a 1 woman Hulk Hogan though? Hulk Hogan?
I've seen some big burly bitches, yo.
Could they give me NFL territory if I get really drunk and I had no choice?
I don't know, bro. You might not survive that.
Like I don't have a choice. So I had to make a.
This is so horrible. I just got this horrible. I got the most horrible picture ever, and you guys have to suffer it now too. I just got the wild picture of fucking Zell May getting hit Amazon style by Hulk Hogan.
Yo. Let's change the subject. Right. You're choosing a professional wrestler to take down. That is not gonna go in your favor, and you are not the one penetrating.
Well, no, I would think he's still the one penetrating. It's just
maybe
the Amazon position.
Or you're about to get pegged, or you're getting a toy. And
none of that. See,
I just figured you don't know about Amazon.
Just expanding. That's all. Just expand.
Damn, you trying to corner him?
A decision on. It's just
Yeah,
one
I
night.
am.
And you
I
got
really.
Oh shit!
blackout.
NYC woman
I
sues
told you he was
1-800
going.
got junk for allegedly stealing a safe stuffed with $100,000 of jewelry as she moved apartments.
By the way, chat, I want y'all to answer this question too. If you hear, I see you in here watching. You got real quiet when this question came up. Answer the question, what?
Answer the question, Watts. The people want to know.
Yeah, are you fucking Hulk Hogan with a pussy, or are you getting
Not TikTok.
it
We asked
Megan
that.
Fox with a cock?
Don't say that. No, just wait until maybe they won't catch it. Wait, so she's suing a company that stole from her? Why is this news? Why is this surprising?
1-800 got junk.
Is that the hold
Yes.
on, let me read this
Susan
article.
Nussenberg called 1-800 got
They
junk.
thought the safe and all of the internals were junk. Obviously,
Nussbaum had used the junk removal
Nussbaum
service
is a
once before.
crazy.
So she called again when she had some pieces of furniture to discard before a move between Upper West Side apartment. She had 3 unwanted items: a bed, a bookshelf, and a large wall unit with cabinet. Hauling away those furnishings cost her $412 and a whole lot more. The wall unit housed a safe filled with precious jewelry around 100,000 worth and with great sentimental value, according to Manhattan Supreme Court lawsuit filed earlier this month. So I want y'all to get the picture. She called a junk removal service. She
For
said she
3
had some
items:
pieces of
the bed, the
furniture
bookshelf,
to
and a wall unit with
discard.
cabinets.
That means she wants to get rid of it.
Right.
She ain't going to the new house.
Correct.
So here
For
they are.
3 different items: the
Yeah.
bookshelf, the bed, and the wall unit with the cabinets. And so the safe was in the wall unit, and so then they took it.
Yes. Nosselberg emptied the wall unit, except for the safe, which was too heavy for her, according to her in the lawsuit. She planned to ask the movers to help, but in the chaos of moving, she neglected to do so. She then went to the mattress firm store at the other end of the block, checked out a new bed, Nosselberg told the Post, but returned home immediately after realizing her mistake. I can't run fast, but the truck had already left, and I called the moment I walked in. I was frantic, she recalled. I said, they just left. Please look in the truck right now. Please have them come back immediately. My friend took over the phone, called, because I couldn't speak. They said they saw nothing in there. They are lying. Nossenberg said she also offered a reward for the return of the safe. The customer service team was incapable of discerning the severity of the situation and failed to acknowledge the conflicting statements between Nossenberg and their employees, according to the paperwork filed by Nossenberg lawyer Scott. What was in it? The safe was misappropriated through fraudulent and deceptive means. Plaintiff seeks the immediate return of the safe of the stolen items. This is another part. Surveillance footage of the sidewalk outside the building shows the wall unit on the side with its cabinets falling open, revealing the safe. One of 2 movers then closes the cabinets. They wheel the item away on a dolly. They definitely saw the safe, but did not say, "Do you mean to leave it?" Nossenberg said. That night, I even went to the junkyard in the Bronx with my son, but to no avail. She suspects the jewelry was stolen and pawned since the incident, which happened October 2023. She has been scouring eBay to see if any of the alleged purloined pieces appear there, but hasn't found anything.
Okay. So I get that it was a mistake, but there is proof that she called them and asked, and they strictly said that they never saw a safe, that there was nothing in there, and then there is footage.
There was nothing in the safe.
So they were
Wait,
lying.
in the safe?
They said they have the safe. They said it was nothing in the safe.
So that's one of 2 options. Well, there's 3. Either she has the shit and she's lying and suing them to get more money. The other option is someone robbed her prior to that. Or third, they stole her shit and they got it. Yes. These are the options. I'd still say
they definitely took her shit.
They took her shit.
Where was this at?
But again, this is New York. The bra.
Yeah,
They took her shit. They definitely took her shit. And I
The problem
guarantee
she
you,
gonna have, though,
the pawn shop she sent it to, they ain't even gonna report that shit. They know the pawn shop people too.
the problem she gonna have, I think, is there is no evidence they stole it.
Oh,
Because
it's not on
unless
any of the
unless you
cameras.
got fingerprints or something that can get it, it's gonna be really hard to prove. Because they saw the safe slide out when they was putting it up, but
Well, the
unless
cabinet's
the safe was
open.
open. Was it not a lock safe?
It was a lock safe. That's what I'm saying. Like it
Well, how
needed
did
to
they
be
just get in
locked.
it
I think
if it was locked?
that's what I'm saying. Where is the safe? Have they proven that they didn't
There's a
try and get it?
YouTube
That's
to
why I
crack
want.
a safe, nigga.
That's what I'm
But there
saying.
was
Like,
evidence
but then
that
there
was
would be
tracked,
proof.
right?
But there would also be like some signs that they
Yeah,
fiddled with
that's
it.
it
You
was
know what I
tracked.
mean? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But did they end up? Did the police end up taking the safe into evidence? If the safe was there and they had the safe, but
Let's
nothing
see.
in it, then they should have been able to at least test it.
That's what I was thinking. They don't say nothing in this article about it.
See, I thought the whole safe went missing. I thought that they said that they looked and there was no
Oh,
safe.
so they didn't take the
Oh,
safe. They
oh,
just
they
took
took the
what
whole
was
safe.
in it.
That's it.
No, they took the
Oh,
whole safe.
okay, that's what I thought. I thought he was
They
saying
took the
that
whole
they just
safe
took.
already. Yeah.
They took the
Oh,
yeah.
they stole
They
that.
took
That's
the whole
100% stole.
safe. They stole
He thought
that
the safe was a
because
security
we
camera.
saw it on camera. That's why I said she has a good
Oh
argument
yeah, I
because it's
thought they
on
just took the
camera
shit out. I was like,
that the
oh,
safe is
Yeah,
indeed
that's
in the
what I was
cabinet.
looking. I thought the picture, the safe was in the cabinet, and we know they. Come on.
Right.
Well,
And
so
then
you
when she
just took
called
that
them, they
safe out
said
of
that there
it.
was no safe in there. They said
but
that there was nothing in there.
no, they said they saw the
In the
safe.
No, I said she calls them and
Oh,
they told her that there was nothing in the cabinet at all. And the lady has security
they
footage
done for that.
proving that the safe was indeed in the cabinet when they were taking it out.
Oh yeah, they.
That's why I was like, she has a valid case.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay her.
They gonna have to pay her.
Why didn't they just say
I
this?
don't
Oh,
know.
I
It's New
saw the
York
safe.
though, so like maybe they
We
won't
put it
have
in the
to pay
junkyard
her.
and somebody went and got it. That's all you had to say. We saw the safe. We put it out there anyway. We thought you wanted to hear it.
But it's
Right.
a lot
She
easier
probably wouldn't have
suing
been
a.
able to find it. She probably wouldn't have found it in the junkyard, and at least it probably could have took the heat off of them. That's how. But see, they're not like normal criminals. They saw a safe
Them
and they
niggas
took
just.
it.
I was gonna say them niggas just saw
Yeah,
a
they
lake
saw the
and was
safe and
like,
they
we
took
might as well
it.
hit that.
That's it.
Keep your stuff.
Or they've just been on this shit for a minute and they just be getting people all the time. Because I feel like in New York, there's probably a lot more use for like a junk removal service.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because most of the time you're going to be having to. Who wants to move when you got to use the elevator and then fucking stairs and exorbitant amounts of fucking time to go through fucking gates and codes and you know
So
what I
one
mean?
of them put a count on you, Tori, and it's gonna be how many times you said in like 3 minutes.
Huh?
I'm gonna see how many times you said the F word in like 3 minutes. It's
Oh,
like,
Oh,
shit.
he's done that before because I said something about it
like,
once. He
I be
probably said
careful.
fucking like 10 times in like the same moment that lasted
Look,
all of like a minute and a half.
y'all, if y'all don't know by now, I mean, come on.
He'd be like,
The,
this, the goddamn, the motherfucking
yeah,
thing, that fucking
motherfucking,
shit.
yeah. Y'all know what the fuck y'all know what the fuck I be talking about.
I miss you, Jedi Mike. We need to go back to doing reviews together.
we do Daredevil sat on Tuesday night. Jedi Mike.
Wait, did the show start?
Hmm?
Yeah, they're like 3 episodes in.
Yeah, 3 episodes.
Okay, I'll go catch up. What day did you say
Every
you did
Tuesday
review?
night. It come out on Tuesday 8 o'clock. We do it at 9 o'clock Eastern. But yeah, we do the show
that's
about
me.
10:15 Eastern.
Okay,
So
I'll
watch
catch
the show
up.
and do it
3
right now.
episodes ain't nothing.
Really good
I've been
show.
trying to catch up on Alice in Borderland before the new season comes out. That's what I've been working on.
So
You
Jedi Mike.
look like you
By the
watch
way,
Alice in
for y'all that don't know,
Of
Borderland.
course, because I love horror and Asians do it best. Horror, Korean horror movies and dramas great. The Japanese horror and
I don't know. Did you see?
are solid.
You
I like
watched
the Korean ones
Uzumaki,
better.
didn't you? You watched
I did.
Uzumaki.
I did. But
It
I
was
also
bad.
read Uzumaki. So
Yeah, I did too. But
I'm
it
fine.
was bad animated.
I'm fine. It
It
was
was
bad animated. But like when you're talking about
it
live
was
action dramas
bad.
and stuff, they're really good. Like
I can
this
go read
season
in the
I've been
comments.
watching is going crazy right now. I'm surprised that it's holding up as well in season 2.
But yeah.
I
By the
like
way,
those foreign
tomorrow,
films.
Power season 4 of
Power
Raising
is
Kanan.
still
Me and
going
Nico
on.
will be reviewing that tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they gonna milk that shit for as long as
Yeah,
possible.
I think that so ain't nothing left.
So shout out to Power. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
Bring back regular Power. I never watched Kanan. Bring back regular Power.
Raising Kanan to go. But
Yo, I didn't even watch regular Power like that,
you know, Ghost.
I
How we
I
feel
watched
about
like
that
the
show?
first season or two, and I just was
Yeah,
like, yo,
my guy. Oh, you down to me, Evan? We both. Let me see.
I don't know.
He down to me, I think. Yeah.
I've probably.
so what do we have up on the screen here?
We are talking about billboards in San Francisco and Los Angeles warn against moving to Texas by saying you will have a mass shooting.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
but
what?
you gotta remember, California is the same state that expects you to carry your gun separate from your ammunition. So like, it's the worst example of a democratic state. I hate it because it's an American hub, but it's so fucking backwards. What do you expect? That doesn't surprise me at all. That sounds like regular old California propaganda.
Yeah,
Why
like
move to Texas where I'm pretty sure they don't even have state taxes, so you can save so much more money?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it is lovely not having state taxes.
Exactly.
Check
But
nice.
the not getting the tax check always sort of.
Yeah, my tax check was very low. It's very low this week. But
scroll down.
I was in the deal, my bad. Down with don't mess with Texas.
The Texas Miracle. Okay, go down some more. No, not that far.
Oh my God, they gonna show the little
back
kid.
up.
Listen.
That's why I said let's ride back up, and it go back up anyway. Because I was okay right here.
They showed the little kids. I'm not trying to.
Yo, the Texas Miracle died in Uvalde is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to read what it said under it. Yeah, let me tell you something. If I was one of those kids' parents, I would definitely be suing the fuck out of whoever made that ad and including my child in it. I would sue the fuck out of them.
You can't play to be moral and then be like.
And then let me show you all the kids that perished, one of them being yours. What?
Gun control is always going to be a touchy subject.
Messy. Yeah, super messy.
You know what I mean?
You can't use the images of people.
But I'm on record. I have a famous everyone should have a gun speech, and I stand by that.
It's like a condom. You rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Within reason. Do I believe there could be other ways to sort of treat and make sure people don't get firearms that shouldn't have them? Yes, but there's so much that comes with that. There's so much liability that no one's going to be willing to take on. So like there's no point in talking about it. Same way with like talking about like making guns illegal. Fucking who's going to be the guy brave enough to go up to the fucking old man that's been fucking stockpiling rifles since the fucking 70s or 80s and fucking be like, yo, let me get these. This nigga got a whole fucking random compound of fucking cousin brothers running around and shit. Goddamn can't string together a fucking goddamn sentence, but they can hit a fucking possum from fucking 3 fucking car lots away, some shit.
Man, I would be so upset seeing this.
I'm telling you, I would sue the fuck out of
Yeah,
whoever did this.
it's a crazy.
Mookie.
But I do
Uh,
listen. I get you don't want everybody in your state moving to Texas. Trevor, the people in Texas don't want people from your state moving.
I was
But
about to say, I think that because Austin's like the prime example that I
and I
hear
live close to
Texas
Austin,
people.
so, you know,
It's like the prime example that people from Texas give when they're like, "What's wrong with everybody fucking moving to Texas?" Well, because you get a bunch of liberal people who aren't fucking
and even if they liberal,
versed.
it's just they different.
yeah, he was about to say they weird. That's what he was about to say.
You gonna Austin? Haven't it been to Austin? We drove. Well,
But you got to think. I'm pretty sure all
Austin
three of
is
us.
so different.
I'm
They
pretty
different
sure
from the
all
rest
three
of
of us
it.
are from fucking Republican states. So,
True.
well, I don't know if Mississippi's Republican or not. If I'm being,
Yes, the heck you do.
I feel like it should be.
In the
I feel like it should be Democratic.
How do you feel about California using this Jedi Mike?
Yeah, how do you feel about this?
First, I'm gonna introduce Jedi Mike.
Hey, what's up, y'all? You hear me?
We can hear you.
Yep.
How you doing today, my guy?
Doing good. I wasn't expecting to be on camera, but I was like, I had, you pulled me out of retirement.
Yay.
Good to see you. Hey, Ebony, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I've been watching y'all. I've been keeping tabs.
Oh, okay.
I
You've been
have
watching
supposed to call this man for 3
me
weeks.
expose myself.
I cannot. And I can,
Well,
and I never get in contact with you. I'm like, I'm gonna call you this week, and then something come up, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm working
I
overtime.
have been busy.
Yes, he has. Shout out to him. He has been busy. I have been doing overtime and working on my new book, which I will tell you Jedi Mike about later. But
Okay, right on, man. Right on.
Second novel inbound, folks.
third, second novel.
Third-
Yes, second novel.
I was gonna say second novel.
Mhm.
Might do it as a stream, right? I ain't decided yet.
So, how do you feel about this ad,
Let's go.
Jedi Mike?
So wait, what's his ad again? I'm
This is
It's to discourage. Well, right now they're seeing a mass exodus in California of folks moving to Texas, and this is the state's way to try and combat this exodus of all the people that are paying exorbitant property taxes and going someplace that's a little more lenient in all regards.
And so there's some billboards popping up, and then there's also ads. And so, as you can see when he scrolls down, even in one of the billboards, they've released. Wait, hold on.
Yes, the San Francisco
Yes,
billboard.
those are
corner.
yeah, those are pictures of the children that were in the Uvalde shooting.
That they used on a billboard in an ad. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's marketing for you. Some you call it
Democratic marketing at that.
Listen, it's whatever. I learned this in college when they were just talking about ways of marketing, like ethos or pathos and all that stuff. But I think this is kind of taking it a little bit too far. But not a little bit.
The Texas Miracle died in Uvalde is fucking diabolical.
So don't move to Texas. Like people die here, so don't move to Texas. What?
Right. I just don't. It's fear mongering. It's the same thing with all these, airplanes, dropping and everything, and all of a sudden, Shade Room and Spiritual World are just dropping every single time a plane is in an accident.
Yo, the conspiracies are going hard.
I mean, it's fear mongering. It's it's control. All of it, and I was raised to to not take a step back and not be byproduct of the social or psychological conditioning that some of these corporations or media, whatever, want to try to do.
The modern day social construct is a joke,
right? But yeah, I think this is taking a little bit too far. Again, saying about Texas, like saying, hey, what happened to where are these ads about me not being safe in Chicago, or
another city that's rapidly being gentrified.
If it's Democratic, don't move to Florida. Right.
You got
alligators.
Like, don't go to California.
You
got alligators.
Hey, that's what. Listen, I don't have to worry about that. No one is advocating anyone move to Indiana. I don't have to worry about it. Please don't come here. It's horrible and it's filled with racists. But they all have guns.
Yeah.
You said that butt like it was different. Like butt. Man,
but well,
you can
shout
get a
out.
good
Beta said it, yo. Indiana is just cold Florida.
Go Florida is wild.
Is it really?
I mean,
I don't know because I haven't been to Indiana, but obviously I
there's,
live in Florida,
there's
so
a
Wait,
lot
we
of,
got
it's a
the
lot
same
of
mic. We got the same mic, I think.
we do. It's just
Yeah, we
yours has purple and blue, and mine is like purple and yellow. Nope, I lied. It's changing. You're right. We do have the
Yeah.
exact same mic. I was like, I forget this thing changes colors. There was one thing before we get off that I meant to send to you, Zelmay. Did you see that Casey Anthony is about to become like a content creator? And
she gonna do
and be
stupid
like
numbers,
advising
yo.
people, and then in the video that she makes telling people that she's doing this, she's like, yes, I've worked with the legal system for X amount of years. And I was like, for your own freaking child, like your own trial for being for come on, for unaliving your
Can I
child.
look? Part
Are you
of me,
serious?
part of me is like, yo,
Don't say it.
listen, getting to the bag is getting to the bag, yo. If so, look,
But you know who else get into that bag?
look, it legally
Nancy Grace came out of retirement.
legally in a court of law, she beat the case. Did she beat the case?
She did. She did.
In a horrible, it's a horrible, nasty situation. No one ever wants to think about something like that. So like, you sort of look, if we're gonna talk about the justice system, we sort of got to talk about. I mean, she was proven not guilty. Did she do it? Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, look, we can't take away her rights. You missed your chance of taking away her rights when you decided not to convict her.
Right.
So if
I'm not even as mad about her choosing to do it.
Look, if people are really pissed off about it,
people are willing to watch it. That's
I was about to say, but that's the thing. If people are really pissed off about it, they won't indulge it.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't in the business except for the massive individuals that are hate watchers and people. We're in a society. If you don't like something, fucking, you can just go buy it. There's something else to like or not like immediately afterwards. We live in the instant gratification era.
Oh, we have to tell
True.
people we hate. It's part of the society.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Here we are in the good old divided oligarchy of America, just living life, yo.
But
well,
shout out to Jedi Mike for showing up, my guy, the king himself. What can they find you? What you got going on? Anything you want to share? Whatever you want to share, channels, whatever. Let them know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Jedi Mike. You can find me on YouTube and all socials at Jedi Mike. Brought to you by Solo Media. That's my outlet now, and everything. So I got interviews coming up. I can tell you, I texted you in the back, so you know. This past Monday, I interviewed Jonathan Majors for his new film, Magazine Dreams, which is coming out next week. So yeah, that'll be coming out the following week. And then I got.
Did you ask him about the case?
No.
Damn, I had to ask. I'm sorry. It just came to my mind.
Interview.
I'm sure he probably has a list of things he's like, I'm not going to talk about this.
I've done a
don't
bunch
even
of
ask.
Yeah, there's definitely a writer somewhere where he's like, please don't ask about.
No, but
only me and Joe allowed to interview.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can find me on YouTube there at Jedi Mike 7. Yeah, I think with my icon right here. Yeah.
So look forward to that. Go check him out, Jedi Mike 7. You get the interviews and everything. See it. Check my boy out. He got the great content, amazing content.
Appreciate it, man.
Me and him do something soon if I could ever get away, which I finally did this weekend. I finally got away.
Yeah, we'll work some out. We'll work some out.
I'm still trying to come. I'm still trying to come see you for the con. I've been telling Zelmay to reach out, but I guess he's been busy.
But who's been busy?
I missed you. I miss you.
Because remember, we talked so much about it when we were doing the House of the Dragon stuff on how we should try and come out to the con. And so I was like, I totally want to do that, but I need to know the information because I'm in Florida. It's not going to be a cheap trip, so I need to know ahead of time. And so I told him to hit you up. so I could figure it out. So I could put it
I
in my
did, but I missed
schedule.
the phone call.
Got you.
Mm.
I got you.
So I'm
Nah,
gonna-
yeah, no, we'll talk this weekend. Yeah.
And of course, we got the
Mm.
lovely Miss Ebony Moonbeam. How you doing today, Queen?
You never call me lovely.
Because you're not lovely.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I am. And
Take
I
one
am
nowhere.
Ebony_Moon. I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the works. You can find me typically here, of course, on Thursdays. And then sometimes I'm gonna do better on Saturday to make it make sense. The podcast, harassing everyone.
Yo, she got in the intro and never showed up again.
That's not even true. First off, this okay. In my defense, Monte does not have a set time for his show.
It's 5
So it is
o'clock
to
every
schedule in.
Saturday.
It's not 5 o'clock every Saturday. That is
Sometimes
not
it's
true.
6 o'clock.
That's not true, and you know it. He just recently started getting more like on time, and then I've been out of commission the past like couple weeks. But anyways, so you can find me Saturday. I'm gonna try to be there. There's a convention here locally this week. I'm telling you what, there's a convention here. So you already know I'm a cosplayer. And I'm an anime content creator and stuff. So I kind of need to be at the con. So you may see me Saturday, you may not. But you will definitely see me Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, because the female blerd-led podcast Waifu Views that gives you everything fandom with a side of waifu is going to be back. Aish is back in the game, so all the ladies are back. We're gonna be on our best game. We're coming back, so we're gonna have a little fun Sunday, and you're gonna get a lot more content. And I'm probably going to be, if you want to follow me on Twitch and check me out, I am going to do my first part of my playthrough of Star Wars Fallen Order. So
what?
Yeah,
What?
I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. So we gonna
dipping those toes in.
So
dipping my toes in. Well, I've streamed to Twitch a couple of times for the show when we've done.
No, I'm talking about the
gaming
game.
Too, but yeah, I'm excited too because I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
You gonna die?
What?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good to know.
Right now,
please. That little tiger.
And of course, we have the legend himself, the person this show was made for, the scumbag himself.
A scumbag himself.
765. What can they find you?
You already know. You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, now we're doing Mondays. Yo, this nigga just turned like 12.
That's what I'm like. How can you still talk? And then it just shifted. And then is this what you look like as a kid? That would be funny if this is exactly what you look like as a kid too.
Diabolical. But yeah, Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. I think Mondays now we're gonna start doing we started GM mode for WWE 2K25. We started streaming that last Monday. So I think we're gonna lock that down for Mondays and do sort of like a mixture of a watch along sort of, because niggas is watching Raw in the background while we're playing GM mode. So sort of get a little twofer there. Of course, Wednesdays, Blood Cartels Round Table. Thursdays here on Keep It 99 for casual conversations. Fridays, Friday night, you're talking wrestling. We're going to talk about fucking the AEW debacle as well as everything going on in the WWE at the moment. And Saturdays, Make It Make Sense, the podcast. You know the vibes. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And you know where you can find your boy albums that make at Keep It 99. And anything overall 99, the gaming, the anime, all related. We're gonna get back to the overall 99.
Did someone say anime? Kai?
You can just end it there.
Shout out to
Because
Jedi
it's
Mike
great.
for showing up. Hey, if that don't get you a like and subscribe, I don't know what will.
Oh,
You need to
yeah,
watch
I'm gonna
this
eat.
vlog.
I'm gonna eat something first, and then I'm gonna shrink because I haven't eaten all day.
And I
It's
know y'all have a
10:48.
question, and we gonna answer. Shout out to Jedi Mike on the way out. This is Casual Conversation. This is your boy Levels and me. Peace.
So call me in the night, bandana shining bright, moving through the light in soul's flight. Keep bumps in the air and a style everywhere. Feeling it so rare, got no worries, no care. Feel the love in the street, feel the beat, feel the heat. Bandana makes it sweet. This